Oh, I have, oh, shoot. Some of the migrants brought animals that are about to starve to death. It's a cold reality. Well, it's cold outside, too. But it's a cold reality that... Oh, no, they're pets! Okay. The stray cow calf is not a pet. So we will butcher... No. We will butcher that. The problem I'm concerned about here is that Obok, the piglet, does it have to graze? I can't butcher it because it's a pet, and I'm worried that it might have to graze. Do pigs graze? I'm going to go with no. Yeah, this music is funny. It's like, I'm so feeling like I'm floating out in space right now. Because of the Kerbal music. And also because people are being so incredibly supportive today. It's so stupid weird. Oh man, we have nothing planted? Where that's happening again? It's so stupid weird that this is a thing that we can do. That this is like a real life of some kind. Okay, we have a bunch of plants kicking around. They just haven't been eaten, which is why we have no seeds. Oh! I keep forgetting to check on the status of frickin' David over here. Okay, David. David, what are your skills, buddy? It's probably these to see it. David. You have some stone cutting. Or stone crafting. Well, we have a crafter's workshop, so that's not that. Tanning, but that's not a thing. The fishing stuff. Wait. What kind of... Stone crafter, fisher dwarf, fish cleaner. What the hell are you looking to craft, dude? I don't know. Rasco, I guess it's time to start donating to the Fix Quilly Teens Mind Fund. I need to a stint in Arkham. I guess I'll just build, like, all the workshops. And hope he claims one. There. Well, we don't want workshops in the dining hall, but for now it'll work out. Boyers. Metalsmith's Forge. Listen, if you claim that, we're kind of boned, but, you know, you can try. Jeweler's Workshop. No, you don't create, like, strange mood stuff there, but I'll build it anyway just to make sure. Siege Workshop? No. Farmer's Workshop, Kitchen, Fisher... Like, you're a fisherman, but there's no way you make a fancy thing. There's nothing to build in the fishery. I know. I'll plop them all down. And hopefully he goes and grabs one of them. Possessed by unknown forces. I'm surprised you didn't pick up the Craft Dwarf's workshop.
You there, this workshop's mine now.
Leather workshop's been built. Oh, he claimed the leather works. Okay. Alright. That's fine. We have leather. You should actually hopefully have everything you want. Leather skin, cloth thread. We don't have cloth thread. Oh, man. We need a trader to come in here so we can buy some cloth thread. Unless we've grown any pigtails, but I don't expect we have. Can we, if we have a clothier's workshop, can you take apart a piece of clothing? Is that a thing? Am I imagining it? I guess I am. What about the weaver? Or the loom? We need some thread. Otherwise, this guy's gonna go berserk and kill people, probably. Time for Yeti leather pants. Yeah. Legendary Yeti leather pants. Unless we can't get this guy some thread. Do we have any wool? No. Crap! Put him in a cell? Yeah. Well, it's a little late for that. Did I disassemble the trade depot? When did I do that? When all the fighting was happening? We need a trade depot. Otherwise, we're not going to get merchants to sell us some thread. Oh, it's not going to happen. We're doomed. Seal off his workshop. Well, we'd have to seal off this entire area with all our workshops. I guess we could. I can disassemble my existing workshops, move them somewhere else, like, and build a bunch of doors really fast. Well, let's start by putting down the doors. Now, he might try to break on through to the other side. Something Jim Morrison. You can dig for spider silk. Oh, that is ballsy. Or, that is ovaries. We'll give it a try. We're gonna dig straight down and see if we can find spider silk. I like it. I like it. Alright, want to finish this Coke Zero. Then we'll switch over to the celebratory beer. I've got something from some place called Belgium. Has anyone ever heard of that? I think it might be like I think it might be like a neighborhood of Paris. I think that's what it is. Struck limonite. We want lignite. Red zircon. Dig deeply and greedily. That's exactly what we're going to have to do. Might lead to an early death of our fortress. But who knows? Might find some fresh water. Ooh, microline. I like microline. It's pretty. Not like, you know, it's not really used for anything. But you can make things out of it, and the things will be blue. So I don't think it's an ore of anything. Right? Microline? No. Alright. Dig deeply and greedily. See if we can find some spider silk. Is there some animal? Can't you get wool? We don't have an animal we can get wool from. Unfortunately. Come on. Alright, deep underground cavern. Where's the bit we were digging from? There it is. Okay. Down, 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 down. Are we going to pop right up into water? Oh my god, this is a crazy spot. Hold on. We're taking such ridiculous risks here. Okay, so what we want to do is dig a little sideways, like this. Switch back to up-down stairs. And dig down. Oh, that's not going to be enough. Hold on. So, let's go down until we can find a ground floor. I think the place we want to dig up and down is actually over here. Ah! That is not what I wanted at all. Poop. Okay. Let me start the stairs. To there. And cancel this mess. All the way down. Thank God for 3D building. Like, you could used to only build like one level at a time. That's horrible. For this stuff. Well, I'd set up macros to build down. Okay. That's not what I meant to do. Come on. Okay. Good. We've got that. And then, now I don't know if there's going to be any spider silk on this level or not. But we'll hope. Where's the actual ground floor there? So then that goes away. Okay. So we could do here. What is this thing? Dimple cup. Okay. Have we discovered any critters? Not yet. Do we see any silk? There's some underground trees, though. We can get more wood. And do we have... We've grasses down here, so we no longer have to kill our critters. I mean, if I'd known I was going to come down here to get silk really fast, then I wouldn't have killed that last cow. Sure, the alpaca? we have an alpaca? My bad. Where do we shear that? Is it the farmers? No, there's a place, right? Build, workshop. Where do we shear stuff? I feel like it might be the farmers. I totally missed the fact that we've got that. I'm terribly sorry. I was looking at the bottom list. I wasn't expecting an alpaca closer to the top. It's a miracle I haven't killed the alpaca yet. Shear animals. Forever. And then spin thread. Do not make thread into cloth, though. Because he specifically wants thread, not cloth. Ben Tip, I've been watching your videos for a lot of years. Love your videos. Hope this buys some whiskey. Are you going to upload more videos to the the Quill 18 creates? By the way, come visit the Basque country. Oh man, so on the list. The alpaca is currently suffering from lack of food. Please, someone go and shear that bad boy quickly. Spinning thread. Yes, good. Tell me. Leather skin, cloth thread. I mean, hopefully it's just literally thread you want. Dwarf, mood, cloth thread. Oh, no. If you're possessed, you actually want cloth. You don't even want the thread. You want cloth. Well, so we'll rebuild the loom. I mean, at the very least, like, we try the thread first. Does he grab it? No, he doesn't. So now we're going to build a loom, and we will loom the thread into cloth of some kind. We've got enough idlers. It should happen pretty fast. There you go. It's going to get built. Please do not go berserk yet, buddy. Okay, it automatically sets jobs to weave yarn into cloth by default, which is happening now. Who's doing this? It's Brooksy who's taking care of that. What's going on with this cat? Overcome by terror. Terror of what? What's the cat freaked out by? The guy who's possessed? He's grabbing cloth! Yes! Yes! He's begun his mysterious construction! Alright, so what he's got over there? He's got, cow leather! What?! You didn't use the Yeti leather?! Oh, come on, David! David! Son, I am disappointed. God damn it! You could have made something out of Yeti leather! What's wrong with you? What's the cat freaked out by? Said by every cat owner ever. Alright, let's go and set a bookmark. Room. Down here at our little ground floor bit. Oh man, we haven't even gotten there. So, hotkey, I'm going to use F5 zoom over here. Because we're going to start chopping down these trees. Actually, maybe... I guess I don't need it desperately. I mean, it would be nice to have a grazing area, and it would be nice to get trees. But no, I guess I should wait. Right now, flying things can still get into our base, but that'd be it.
I finished the artifact. Oh, it's beautiful. I'll name you after my mother.
I'll name you after my mother. You mean a cow leather backpack? Well, it's something. At least it wasn't like something cool that you didn't make out of Yeti stuff. That would be very disappointing. Backpack is not that cool. Yeah, the alpaca is going to die. I'm just going to go ahead and butcher it. You know what? It's like, I'm so happy it was there for the wool. But I'm not going to go down to that grass area for grazing, so we're just going to have to butcher it. Is there any coal in the cavern? Not that I've noticed. So what is this stuff? Tetrahedrite. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything yet. Yeah. Should dig out some more ice. Something like this, and then just leave up pillars. Okay. Dig out some more ice. We can expand our giant ice wall. Oh, there's another Yeti! Did it? The Yeti is going around and smashing my depots, isn't it? You bastard! That's why the cats are being terrified. Okay, there's a cat trapped outside. But I'm going to pull the lever anyway. I mean, if he smashes through the wall, and I think he will. I don't know, maybe not. Cats should be able to keep away from the Yeti. Item blocking sight. What the hell is blocking the construction over here? Designate. There could be something forbidden over here. Maybe something that died, or there was a forbidden arrow. When you fire an arrow, by default, it's set to forbidden, so that your dwarves don't run into the middle of battle to go and pick up arrows again. So I couldn't build back on top of it. And yeah, if the Yeti stands under the bridge, we could just drop the bridge and smash it. It's a very legit strategy. I would really like to find magma. Let's dig deeply and greedily. We're going to find magma as quick as possible. Start smelting, so I can minimize wood usage. Most of the wood is being used for barrels right now. Ultimately, we want to get to a point where the only thing we're using wood for is beds, because beds are the only thing that you can only build with wood in the vanilla game, which always seems a little doofy to me, but maybe it's a game balance thing. Alright, we got a lot of idlers. Yeah, we got some idlers. I'm going to set this whole area to be smooth. It is noisy, it'll upset people for now, but then they'll have fancier bedrooms, so they will become happy. Meanwhile, I'm going to get rid of all these little workshops so that I can build the dining room some more. You make pots from stone, you don't need barrels at all. Yes, we do have a fair amount of stone pots. It's weird because they get stored in different places and whatever. Bins! I don't think you can make rock bins, though. We need metal bins. Build table. So I'm going to keep doing this sort of setup here. And then on the other side of the room, same thing. So it's going to be chair, chair. So a bunch of individual tables instead of one really long table, which is always what I do. We'll have to resize this room later on too, to make sure that it's we've got a nice sort of even feeling, because the space isn't quite balanced. Or we could just put like a row of statues or cages at the top or something like that. Maybe a lone throne up there. Oh, we need offices for our managers and bookkeepers too, so we can get some accurate numbers of things. But that can wait. Starvo! Here is money for Yeti smashing device, for the glory of dwarf beards. It comes in all caps, that's why I have to read it that way. That's my all caps voice. Here is the money for Yeti smashing. Just make bigger bridges to make it easy to smash things. What is this thing? It is a two-legged rhino lizard. I remember those from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Alright, smoothing things, and we still have some idlers, which is good. Not literally assigning everyone to smoothing, so. And the mining is not currently happening. They're busy doing otherwise. We've got 3 children in here. The Drogon Wolf, Semiforge, and Gregor are all children. That's terrible. Kids are useless. They can't produce anything. Alright. I want to do this. That. And that. Do we not have any doors going? We should have plenty of doors. Okay, they're just slowly being built. Alright. Actually, what could be... Oh, no. I was going to say, it could be that the Mason's Workshop is filled with blocks or something silly like that, which does slow down production, but that's not the problem. So, our little chicken coop or turkey coop is way bigger than it needs to be, but that's fine. The eggs. Is it that we don't want to... That's it. We don't want to store the eggs over here. That's what we need to change. No longer carry the eggs to the stockpile. Right? And then what do? You like forbid the entire room? Then dwarves can't come in here and grab an egg for a meal either, right? Something like that. At least until you get your critical mass established. The cat can't go through here. Tell you what, I'll make these pet passable so it can go through. And then I will... What the... No. I will forbid passage on all the doors. There. So, we've got turkeys inside. They don't need food, they just eat magically. So they will create eggs which will hatch, which will then get applied to the existing nest boxes. And then we'll get our critical mass of turkeys, and then we can start sort of feeding from the eggs again, right? Something like that? Yeah. Forbid the door. Just like, yeah, no, I just forbidded. Latency. Kitchen settings for the ingredients so they don't get used for cooking as well. Right. How do I... There we go. Tab over. What's it called? Turkey, hen, egg. So they can't be used for cooking. They'd still be eaten raw, though. But here they wouldn't get cooked. Right now we're not doing any cooking. We have no kitchen yet, so they weren't using it yet. I think it's just the eggs were getting stored in barrels. So we just want to stop them from being able to do that for now. And then later on we'll go and open things up. Something like that. This game is so awesome once you get past the ASCII and awkward menu. Thanks for playing it. Cheers. That's from Bar. Yeah, we're not using the ASCII art tiles, obviously. But the graphics are still, you know, relatively lo-fi for most people. It's a good time, though. Is there still a Yeti buzzing around? We've got 2. Oh, we've got a caged Yeti! Oh my god! There's a Yeti in a cage! It's got to get hauled to a stockpile, right? Because, like... Cage is J. So you can place a cage over here. And then expand. There's the one with the Yeti. We're going to put a caged Yeti in the dining hall. That's great! Look, he's being carried. Right here. Who's carrying him? Who's this? Fuss Yeni. You're going to bring the caged Yeti over into the dining hall. Yeti breeding program. Domesticated Yetis? I don't know if we can. Breed Yetis. Shave the Yetis. Can we...
All things are
Do Yetis have like wool or hair or something that we can harvest? Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? Yeah, we're gonna put a wooden cage, a Yeti that's in a wooden cage in the dining hall. Sure, it's fine. Anonymous, have some painkillers on me. Thank you. Yeah, like, oh my god. I don't know how obvious it would be. Let me bring up my own camera view here. It's just like normal elbow. And it's like fucked up elbow. Do you see that big giant bump? Look at that. Look at that. Bad fall. Alright. Hurt my knee and my shoulder and my hip too, but it's my elbow that took the worst of it. No, it cannot be sheared. Ah, boo. But it'll make people happy. The Yeti that... Well, it's not the Yeti that killed Yabushido, but... You know. These guys are... My dwarves in general are hating on Yetis, apparently. Alright, so we'll let a few egg cycles go in on here before we go and work on this room again. But that should work. Only 3 animals that can be sheared in-game. Sheep, llamas, and alpacas. Okay. Train an army of attack Yetis. Oof. I like how there's like the big white Y over here. Yeti! Alright, smoothing the bedrooms. Things are looking pretty. Smoothing is loud, so anyone who's trying to sleep will get bothered by the smoothing sounds, but then they'll be happy. How's our... No, okay, we're not working on the tunnel down to darkness, which is fine. First they did the bedrooms. Now they're going to do additional storage and workshops over here, which is okay. Still got that one kitten outside. I'm so sorry! What is this thing? Oh, 2-legged rhino lizard remains. Oh yeah, I guess we don't have our refuse stockpile reachable right now. I'll put a little one in here. Well, that one's outside, so it wouldn't get carted anyway, but it just made me realize that, oh right, we have no refuse stockpile. So we put a little garbage dump here. And then soon, since we're digging out, we've got tons more ice, I'm going to expand these walls. Get a much bigger outsideness. Hey, X-Force P, thanks for the resub. Quill should change the config files so that all creatures are tameable. That would be fun. You can now set a priority to mining, plus minus, tell them what to mine first. Really? Oh yeah, cool. That's okay though. This, I mean, is fine. This probably should get mined first, honestly. That's actually good to know. Still only 2 miners. We really have to get some more picks. Resume production. Drink. Yes. More drink. Oh yeah, we have plants. And when they get brewed, they leave the seeds behind, so things should start to get planted again. So I think we should be okay then. Alright, let's... Yeah, I'm going to keep making these generic stockpiles for now. Later on we will want to specialize. But for now, this is perfectly fine. So we do copy stock, just to grab the configuration. Make life a little easier. And there we go. Just a stockpile that allows everything except seeds. I guess I could ban the eggs too, but these eggs are locked off, so it doesn't actually matter. And this is really important because a lot of our workshops, like this one here, was just incredibly overfull of mugs, which means they start working less quickly, and it's very bad. So we got to dump that stuff quickly. All right, and I still have to build a few of those missing workshops that I never got around to doing. How many dwarves are up to? 21. Not bad. Could use a new migration wave maybe at this point, but we're actually not growing that much food. We still have lots of plants though. I think we're actually okay, and we're gonna have 1,000,000 billion mugs to trade for the next time. So as soon as these stockpiles get done, getting mined out, we should go and dig our little tunnel there and hopefully find our magma. Copy stock. More storage space. Can you polish the ice walls and make them fancy? No, I don't think so. If you make walls out of blocks, I think you can... They're fancier, aren't they? I'm not sure. But you can't turn ice into blocks. Just have ice chunks the whole time. Did you not bring chickens along with you? No, we only have turkeys. No chickens. Only turkeys. This music is very intense. This seems like a fine, smooth floor. It is weird if you're like in when you're in designation mode. The symbol for this is a floor that is designated to be smooth is weird. Once it is smooth, it looks perfectly fine. But yeah, the in-progress smoothing is kind of wonky. Just because it has to reuse the same tiles for different stuff. The Circa, thanks for the sub. Resub, 6 months, half a year. I don't even see the code anymore. I just see Dwarf, Cat, Yeti. Yep, it is very much like the Matrix. Any Yetis kicking around? No, just the one caged one. Alright, we could probably go and flip this lever then for now. What I can also do... Whoa, someone just shot out of here. Oh, that's the terrified cat. Still permanently terrified. Is I could build some cage traps here. Now, I think I have to not block off the doorway, because I think the traps will prevent wagons from getting through. Hey, migrants! But I can build a little bit of a hall here so that any Yetis that come by will most likely accidentally get trapped. And that'll be nice. This is going to use a little bit more of our precious wood, because right now I'm only building wooden cages. But that's alright. Alright, how's our digging down? Yeah, it is happening. Good. Bum, bum, bum. Here comes the migrants. Once they're all in our base, we'll rename them. And then it'll be time to take a break. I'm almost done my coke. Time to switch some hard drugs. See, because we have busted into the caverns down below, we've got wood growing in these sandy places. So we're going to have some trees that grow here. In fact, that really incentivizes us to go and anywhere there's sand, dig out a little bit more space. That way we're going to get more trees to pop up over here. Grass might happen as well. Just because all the spores and everything from down below are now becoming a thing. Oh, that's another migrant showing up. You can always tell because they got the X across them. We got some critters. Oh, I have to remove... There. I had a zone in here that was a meeting zone. I don't want that. What I need to do is designate this place as... No. I gotta grab the table, not the chair. Make this into a dining hall, and specify that this is a meeting hall, dining hall. There we are. Now people will congregate in there, where the Yeti is. Plus it looks nice. Okay. Now, Dwarf Therapist. Read dwarves. How many people do we get? 27 migrants! Alright, I'm gonna name them, then we're gonna take a break. If you want to go, now's a good time to go, too. Taki! Kate Lars. Another Taki. This is Takirosh, as opposed to Tokriva. We've got Rabid Wolf. That's probably too long. Oh, no, it's good. All right. Oh, no, we got sad music. Oh, no, that's just because something grew up. That's fine. Always does that dramatic sad music. Okay, let me commit these, because I don't want to accidentally double thumb them. There we go. Alright, Smack. Kablab. Sihoa. Theos. Or Theos, maybe. I don't know. John sucks. Sycoraxia? Sycorax. That's one of the aliens from Doctor Who, isn't it? Medical Major. Oh, we should put you into a doctor. We're going to have a State of Unconsciousness, who is a baby. Oh, your name is too long. State of Unconch. Something. There you go. That'll work. We got Bite Storm. Landy. We got Gandhi. He's gonna nuke some stuff up in here. Got another baby. It's gonna be DHB88, the baby. We've got Dunkleosteus. Mammy Scratch. Can't remember, did I just name you in RimWorld? Or maybe you were going to be the next name. Although you probably wanted me where things got randomized, but it's okay, because now you're Dwarf. The Averwolf. Been around forever. Coltane Crows! Hey! You've been people before. Lord Pawn the Great. That name is going to be too long, so you're just going to be Lord Pawn. Sorry. 16 character limit here in DF. Nephthal. The Figman. Corb. The Ball's Ass. Oh, Senbium! You've been people before. And Rongeline. Another baby here. Commit, and everyone is nicknamed. Wonderful. Okay. So, we're going to take a short break. When we come back, I will have beer. Sounds good to me. Stay tuned, folks.